Okay everybody, I just wanted to do a random video, kind of a rundown of what I'm going to be doing this year for gardening stuff. It's a little different than last year, and by a little, I mean a lot. I'm now in a small homemade greenhouse, and I have these 3 beds, which I'm going to be filling with all kinds of different stuff. I'm not 100% sure what and where it's going to be all in here yet, but this is going to be an aquaponic system which uses fish, which will be in this tank and this tank right here, and they are going to be the nutrients for my plants now. So instead of adding nutrients where I'm not entirely sure exactly always what could and might not be in them, you can try and get more organic ones, but I just decided that I wanted to go completely organic and use the most natural system that I can, while still having the advantages of a hydroponic system anyway. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have yellow perch in these, which I'm trying to source. If anybody can kind of guide me in the right direction with that, it would be great. And they are going to have a water system that overflows into here, and this will be a solids filter that takes out all of the solid waste essentially from the fish. And then what I'm going to have is another barrel like this that's going to be kind of in here. It's going to be a little shorter though, and that will be the biofilter, kind of like the thing that I'm still working on for my other system, and I am still working on that. I just wanted to do another video in the meantime since I haven't really put anything out, but sorry, anyways, so this will be my biofilter, and this is the sump tank. The sump tank is basically just where all the water sits waiting to be pumped back up to these tanks here after it has gone through the, or sorry, not to the tanks, up to my beds. And that is essentially where it sits to wait to be pumped up to those, and those beds drain back into here, where it continues the process from this filter over to the one that will be here, right in this corner, and then back down to the sump tank, and the cycle just repeats over and over. So it's a little bit more of a complicated system than my last one, in the sense of the number of components to it. But essentially this is it's a lot better system in that way. Like, I'm going to be getting hopefully just as much, if not more, because of how beneficial it is for the plants to have everything in a natural kind of organic system. And the fish also are going to have pretty peak conditions to live in too, because I'm going to be feeding them, which I'm going to actually be doing a video on my fish feeder soon. So what's going to happen with that is I'm going to have a fish feeder that sits up here. Maybe 2 of them, I'm not 100% sure yet. I got to see how this is going to work out with the first one. But there's going to be an automatic fish feeder that I'm using an Arduino to control, and what's going to happen is there's going to be an auger bit that runs, and just every so many hours it will just let a few kernels of like the fish pellet food that I'm going to be putting in here. And with that, I have a little bit more automation to the fish system, where I'm not entirely concerned about regular everyday maintenance in terms of feeding. So that is going to take care of that. And as for climate control in here, I'm hoping to do another Arduino where I'm going to run a vent up here that opens and closes as the temperature gets too high, just to let some of the heat out. And I'm going to try and put a vent somewhere down here, I'm thinking, and that will kind of draw cool air. This is more of the north direction here. It's slightly off of what my greenhouse is, but north is roughly that direction. So it's the coolest side of the building. It'll draw the air in, and the heat will go out here at the hottest point, essentially on the south, kind of the southwest corner, where that is going to just create like a natural convection. So I'm going to have that hooked up in a way that's just controlled by a thermostat. When it gets too hot, it opens. Once it's cool enough, it closes back up again. So pretty simple again, but it'll be another video and another cool project for this. I'm trying to do a little bit more when it comes to automation with this, because that's something that I've been getting really interested in. So you know, if that's something that you guys are interested in, I think maybe you'll want to watch some of those videos, because they're going to be kind of neat. I'm sort of learning this stuff as I go though, so you know, there's going to be some trial and error involved. But more or less though, just wanted to do a random video. I'm over 5 minutes now, so this is kind of a, yeah, a little bit longer than I anticipated. But yeah, thanks for watching, and keep watching, I guess, and you'll get to see everything that I'm doing in here. I got a lot of work to do in this thing over the next little while, so I'm gonna try and do a few videos over the course of that. Like, I need to use these patio stones here and these cement blocks essentially to finish the stairs up here, and a few other little odds and ends. But more or less, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully if you check out my videos, and thanks again.